happening, YouTube? What is happening, Twitch? Caliber here. We're here to do more Epic 7 patch notes, guys. This one's not as thick as it was before. So the 11.14 update info from 11.14 at 5 to 7 UTC. Episode 2, Chapter 5 to South Fortress, City of Perilins open. 3 new exclusive equipments added. 4-star hero added, Kawana, and story log feature added. Additional improvements and bug fixes have been added and stuff. Also, guys, don't forget, don't forget. I apologize about my audio for the last few videos. Hopefully, the audio on this one's not so bad. So yeah. To follow me on Twitch TV on the banner below here, guys. Check out. Check me out when I'm live, when we're doing patch notes. Epic 7, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 3 a.m. Central Standard Time to 7 a.m. in the morning, guys. Yeah, come check me out. All right, so what we got here, guys, we got update 11.14, guys. So episode 2, chapter 5.2, the South Fortress of the City of Perilins happening. Again, we have some more stuff happening. Able to do some more content in Sidonia, right? Yeah, I think it's Sidonia, maybe. So go in here, go to the next area of the chapter. Like always, guys, it looks like the rewards. You can get Rare Catalyst Chest, Blade Dash Penguin, 50 Sky Stones, Omega Phantasm, 5 Covenant Bookmarks, 15 Sky Stones, and 1 Leaf, and a Partridge in a Pear Tree. It looks like we got a whole bunch of mission things that are all explained right here. There's a golden chest to obtain in one of the stories, which is kind of cool. Looks like we can get a Molagora Seed for finishing off and 100%ing all 36 stars in the current region, meaning if you bring a fire, ice, or earth hero on your team, whatever the objectives are, you do all those. You got AP exchange that you can unlock. You have to eliminate Wandering Judge and Wandering Punishers right here, 20 of them. You have to get 3 special alarm loop catalysts, clear stages 5, S9, Coward's Refuge, and also collect 200 stigma from South Perilin. So eliminate, you got all that stuff right here. It looks like we get a pair of boots here, guys. Attack boots. I'm very intrigued, let's see here. The 1 per account for the boots. You can buy the up to 5 times of the stuff. These boots aren't bad, guys. These are attack boots, guys. Attack percentage boots. They're going to max out to 50. Yeah, 50% attack, critical hit chance, critical hit damage. If you're looking for a decent attack set, one and done character, good boots to grab. Get there, grab them. All right, new exclusive equipments added, guys. So these might be a little bit broken, is the rumor. 4-star hero General Purgus, 5-star hero Sermia, 5-star hero Bologna will be added to the Halls of Trials exchange. Exclusive equipment for 4-star Sorrel will be added to Halls of Trials exchange. Very nice. Players can obtain exclusive equipments from Wisdom Gaze. Make sure you guys are doing your trials, even though they are a pain and annoying. All right, so General Purgus here looks like he's going to get health percentage, which is going to make him even a better light bait tank. Be able to take more hits to the face. That's awesome. Up to 7 to 14% extra health, guys. Spearhead, 20% chance to increase defense of the caster for 2 turns when attacked. Wow. Okay. That is really good. That just turned General Purgus into a much better light bait tank. 100%. 20% chance for a defense buff. I mean, I would throw that on him. Additional combat readiness by 3% is pretty good too for Spearhead. That's not game breaking though. If you're doing PvP in Guild Wars and tanking an Acoli, I like Spearhead. Increased combat readiness by additional 3%. I would definitely use that for like Wyvern 11 or something like that. PvE content. Command and charge decrease the skill cooldown by 1 turn. I mean, yeah, sure, why not? Maybe not so PvP, maybe more PvE, I don't know. But General Purgus is looking pretty good with these exclusive equipments. Yeah, very nice. Sermia, she gets lucky dice, guys. It's 7 to 14% extra attack. Very nice. Just make her hit even harder. This is making Melissa look a lot worse. Playing with fire, 25% chance to grant an extra attack with her S1. Do I have that correct? Is that her S1? Wow. Hot Streak grants a barrier to the caster for 2 turns. Barrier strength increases proportional to the caster's attack. Hot Streak is sounding kind of good too for a little bit of survivability. All in, decrease the skill cooldown of Hot Streak by 2 turns when an enemy is defeated. Wow. Wow. Sermia is the girl on fire, man. Essentially, you could probably go Oxlots if I'm not mistaken. If I'm not mistaken on her, you could go Oxlots, push Sermia up, hot streak yourself, go all in, kill them, lots push yourself, hot streak again, if I'm not mistaken, and then all in. Do I have that right, or am I off on her turn cooldowns? I might be off on her turn cooldowns. I'm not 100% sure on this. But it looks like it's a 5-turn cooldown. You will not be able to do that. You will not be able to do that, actually. Will you? 5-turn cooldown. It goes to a 4-turn cooldown. Decrease the cooldown. It'd be, yeah, you can't spam it. You can't spam it, but still freaking nice. Very nice indeed. All right, Bologna. I'm a little sad Bologna gets effectiveness. I was really hoping it'd be like critical hit chance, but effectiveness does make sense. 8 to 16% effectiveness with her artifact. Butterfly Fan, which is her S2, dispels 1 buff from all enemies. That actually makes her S2 a little bit more viable, other than just like a really bad version of Bathwater. Razor Wind Fan, increased the chance of decreasing defense by 20%. So this will put her at 100% defense break, which is pretty solid. And decrease combat readiness of all enemies by 15%. I'm not sure how I feel about this. You could probably use that combat readiness of all enemies by 15% with Razor Wind Fan for PvP if you really wanted to. And the Razor Wind Fan increase chance of decreasing increase chance of decreasing defense by 20%. That makes it 100% chance, and if I'm not mistaken, it was an 80% chance as it was. What I thought it was maxed, right? Yeah, it was an 80% chance. Huh. So 100% chance. That's interesting. I was expecting a little bit more for her, but I mean, if you're running like, yeah, I don't know. Maybe. All right, so it looks like we got the Wisdom Gaze here. You can buy all that stuff. We got a new 4-star heroes, Kawana. Kawana is Razor Wind Fan is her S3, guys. Kawana, despite her being a younger sister, the Great Chief, Kawana holds no political ambitions and interested in spending time with her friends and family. Meet the newest hero of Meldrick and her have her join you on her adventures. Players can meet Kawana at the Covenant Summons. All right, so she doesn't wear shoes, and she has daggers. Okay, she's a thief. Makes sense. She's a fire thief, Pisces. All right, so Hey There is her S1. It looks like she's gonna get a 35% chance to inflict 2 bleed effects for 2 turns. We got another bleed character. They're really trying to make bleeds happen. 50% chance maxed out with Molos. Casual Introduction. Attacks all enemies with a Flame Guardian. Increase an attack of all allies for 2 turns. That's not bad. When allies are fire elemental, they grants all allies a skill nullifier once. Wow. So if you're going running nothing but fire elemental heroes, you can get skill nullifier on the whole team. That's an interesting mechanic they threw in there. Increase attack of all allies by 2 turns too. Interesting. Attacks enemies with Flame Guardian, stunning for 1 turn before dispelling 2 buffs. Stunning for 1 turn before dispelling 2 buffs. Increased damage dealt when all allies are fire elemental heroes. They're really pushing fire elemental heroes here. I feel like they want you to run an all fire team against the all blue meta. You know what? 100% crit, make it happen. Damage dealt when all hero. Okay, so this is interesting. She's interesting. I don't know what to think about her. Players will be able to use the story log as they play Epic 7 in order to revisit previous conversations that occurred. Players will be able to view the story log via pop-up. Players will be able to exit the story log at any time by tapping the tap to close button. NPC icons are not displayed on the story log, will continuously be added as updates come. My goodness, you've been outside the castle. It's dangerous. There's Aether, guys. A meeting with Deanne, Act 2, so you can go through and reread all the stories. That's kind of cool. Other improvements and bug fixes. Hero, NPC, and monster improvement adjustments. Improvements have been made to the description for Yuna's skill, homing laser, Yuna's exclusive equipment. So before, it looks like what it's going to say now: attack all enemies with the drone, increasing combat readiness to caster by 6% per target, and all allies by 2%. Damage dealt increased proportional to caster speed. There's 3 or fewer enemies. Damage dealt increase with fewer enemies. Small drone exclusive equipment's been changed. Attacks all enemies with the drone, increasing combat readiness of caster by 7% per target, and all other allies by 3% per target. Damage dealt increase proportional to caster speed, and if there's 3 or fewer enemies, damage dealt increases with fewer enemies, guys. So they made some changes to that. An issue that caused detonate not to trigger when miss occurs after Carrot's research of NPC Carrot in her specially changed battle uses Soulburn will be fixed. An issue that caused Crescent Moon's skill effect, Eye Catcher, and which she still choose buff, did not match the description, will be fixed. A typo with Angelic Momo's Ruins, Harvest Rune, will be fixed. The phrase can't be dispelled has been added to the skill description of Corvus's Rage buff, GG. Corvus needs all the love he can get right now. On floor 87 of the auto tower, improvements have been made with timing and attack. Increase the text display when the copper, wyvern, sturge, scroll, dragon's might is used. Improvements have been made that 3 skills can be displayed in the battle entry when checking monster information. Unknown and insect categories have been added to the monster journal. Blah blah blah. Unknown dimensional rift, bizarre malice, tainted emotion, distorted balance, strange destruction, and deaths of sorrow monsters. Some insects too on top of that. With the previous update from 1024, some of the adventure and side stories were omitted for our notice, and we provide players with missing information from this notice. We apologize for any confusion that may have occurred. In the future, we'll do our best to make sure the notice contains full and accurate information, prevent confusion occurring again in the future. In side stories and adventures, changes are made so the made trade shows all heroes will recover 30% of health after they successfully complete a battle. Adventure and side stories have been changes so the heroes are defeated in battle, they recover 10% of their health. Changes have been made to side stories that players have the probability to acquire epic catalysts if they clear stages with a difficulty of normal or higher in any side story. Previously, there were certain exclusive side stories where players could acquire epic catalysts by playing difficult, normal, and higher. Improvements have been made so players can view the name of the Guardian voice actor, go into lobby and hero. Improvements have been made in equipment artifact inventory selection so that tapping the sell button and the cancel button is more easily distinguishable. Improvements have been made to the side story journal, subtitles of the first story, episode 1, chapter 1, chapter open story. Requirements to completion of 16 Quest Remarkable Adventure and Adventure's Path have been changed. Promote Terra Phantasm to 5-star, promote a 5-star hero. Improvements have been made in a guild so that after requesting and receiving aid, the player will receive a system message stating that the request has been completed. System message: the request has already been completed. Please enter the page and try again. New background music will be added exclusively for Guild Wars. New music playing Guild Wars content. Very nice. There are 3 different background music: Guild War Preparation, Guild War Progress, Guild War Battle. Looking forward to that. Purchase for Moonlight package will be increased. Purchase for the Moonlight package will be increased. I don't know what that means. Before 1 purchase during sale period, 2 purchase before sale period. Oh, so you can purchase 2 of them now. Improvements have been made so additional pop-ups and displays when the synthesized pets. If tap synthesize without selecting maximum number of skills to inherit, pop-up will be displayed for you don't lose your ability. Very nice. If players tap synthesize at a lower level skill to inherit, select the pop-up will be displayed, so if you misclick, you get an opportunity not to mess up. If a player taps synthesize for special pet and appearance, inherit has not been selected, a pop-up will be displayed so you won't lose your moonlight looking pet. Equipment tutorial will be improved so automatically skip if a player has already equipped the item or if the game determines the tutorial can't be completed. Okay. Due to the monster category change, episode 2 AP quest 1-1 will just as follows before eliminating unknowns in Sidonia. Okay. Bug fixes. There's a bunch of bug fixes. So apparently, that was a bug. Typos episode 2 chapter 5-1 main story will be fixed. An issue with the story will not progress has been intended in recorded history for stage 1 when the base of blah blah blah. An issue where players could not scroll during Ras and Mercedes imprint tutorial will be fixed. Issue where Kisei skill Nocturne extended Kayron's weakened state in the halls of trial will be fixed. So everybody that's been doing the Kisei cheese, guys, extending the weakened state just is not going to work anymore. But they just said for Kayron. They didn't say for everybody. So maybe it's just for Kayron. Issue where the silver transmit stone 3 times reward icon remains active even after completing all quests in the Star Story will be fixed. Typos with pets system has been fixed, slightly modified, making the sound more natural. Issue where pets did not move when displayed on pop-up window have been fixed. An issue where the pet category in the shop and number of friendship points did not display at the top of the screen will be fixed. An issue where the supporter chosen before starting repeat battles continuously used will be fixed. An issue where the pets during the auto battle while using the minimap error occurred during minimap after annealing a goblin gate has been fixed. An issue where certain conditions hero skill is enhanced, another hero skill enhanced will still be fixed. In addition, an issue where certain parts of the screen were not clearly displayed on iPhone 11 will be fixed. Issue where the complete all quest rewards displays whenever a UI is open or when a player receives a quest rewards while the complete all quest reward button is active will be fixed. Issue where an issue will be fixed where after falling a floor auto tower, the abyss static button appeared. Issue that prevented where Eris display special display effect when crafting the alchemist steeple exclusive equipment will be fixed. An issue where all Eris battle could not be proceeded by tapping player in NPC wrong time AT has been fixed. I don't know what any of that means. Issue where older devices, certain text not displayed properly has been fixed. So there's a lot of that has been fixed. So yeah. Interesting patch notes, guys. Some notable things to take away from these patch notes 100% is the exclusive equipment. Bologna's exclusive equipment is it might make her a little bit more viable. I don't know if you'll see a lot of Bologna's being used still. You might see people changing up how they build Bologna, maybe just for this exclusive equipment, but it's really, really hard to say. Sirmia, I mean, I am just flabbergasted about Sirmia here, guys. This Sirmia buff is pretty freaking good. Hot streak, I mean, I'm looking at this buff right here, guys, and I know this is a terrible comparison, but you have a barrier here, which is a lot like making her a little bit more survivable, kind of something that Melissa has with an S2. She gets a little bit of extra survivability with her S2. You got an S3 that hits harder and decreases the skill cooldown, so that's already a hard hitting. She's getting 14% extra attack, and her S1 you can even get a 25% chance to grant an extra attack. This exclusive equipment is kind of cool. I like hot streak personally because like Sirmia's biggest issue is survivability, I think, and I think that kind of does that. Man, interesting. And Purgus here. Purgus is looking very, very good. If you have Purgus and you need a light bait tank, he's a going to be a very good light bait tank from this. I would definitely do the 20% chance to increase defense to the cast for 2 turns if you're using them as a light bait. If you're using Spearhead, increase combat readiness by additional 3%. Not terrible. If you're not light bait tanking, you can possibly even use that for PvE purposes. You could use that for PvP too. I prefer the defense. I think 3% is just not enough combat readiness for me to care. And decrease the skill cooldown by 1 turn. I mean, maybe I might use that on my Purgus when I'm running raids and stuff, just for he can cycle command and charge quicker. But other than that, I'm liking these patch notes, guys. With that being said, don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And thank you for watching this video, guys. Don't go anywhere, Twitch. We're not done. YouTube, see you later.